You didn't have to get laid off to get on unemployment. You could actually quit.
That's incredible. Really?
Yeah. You could just tell the unemployment office that you and your boss had unreconcilable differences.
Can you imagine?
20 times.
Unreconcilable.
And, well, they've changed it since then. It's not that way anymore. But,
That's pretty nice.
and one of my coworkers had already gone to the unemployment office under those circumstances and was drawing unemployment. Been drawing unemployment for a couple of months now. I said, oh, that sounds like a good way to take a vacation.
Right.
And so I did it, but I didn't stay on Oahu like the other guy did. I decided, well, I didn't want to be in a position of unemployment office going to the boss and saying, what's the unreconcilable differences? And he'd say, oh, there ain't any. He can come back to work any second. All he has to do is come in the front door.
They love you all over town. How can you get out of it? You gotta leave the island to get away.
So I decided, well, I wanted to visit Maui anyway. I had, I think I'd already visited it once for a day or for a few hours or something. With a friend of mine on his private plane. Actually, it wasn't his plane. He got a rent-a-plane. He had a pilot license.
Some sort of...
So I knew that there was something there I could go to. His business was set up in an old plantation house, and he already had all of his employees living there. And so I knew there was room there that I could put out a pallet on the floor somewhere and sleep over without any problems.
A sleepover.
And so I backed it up, took my car down to the barge and shipped it off, and then I flew over to Maui, and I stayed with these guys.
You're listening to Captain Sam
my car showed up so I could get around.
On the Grandma Nan Show on Reaper Radio podcast, free on iTunes. Check us out.
So it was probably in 1960, making it about 13 years old.
And what kind of Ford sedan?
Right, four-door. I don't know what your model is. It's a Ford.
Colors.
And the helicopters are going off to see the volcano.
I don't remember that kind of stuff. You know, it was an old car, so it didn't have a bright, shining finish.
It was kind of a non-color looking.
Probably. It wasn't solid rust, but...
Oh, it wasn't all rusted out. Do you remember what it cost you to ship it over on the barge from Omaha to Maui?
At that time, it was $100, I think.
That doesn't sound bad.
Wow, $100.
$100 is a lot.
Well, I wasn't broke yet.
Oh, that's right. You were on unemployment now.
Well, no, I wasn't on unemployment until I got to Maui. That's where I applied for.
So you can hear the rest of the story. Reaper Radio, the Grandma Nan Show, episode 1. Come and see us. Oh, I guess you're hearing us on iTunes. Oops, let's see now.
It's nice when your state's divided onto islands sometimes with no bridges.